but it works. I was surprised it worked. I was doubtful that it would work, and it worked beautifully.
Wow. I'm glad. So, what would you suggest to a person whose hair is falling
Mhm.
every day, like 10,000 hair in the whole day? So, what kind of a products do they use? Should we use, or how to take care of their hair?
You know what? That one, I don't think I know the answer to that. I have some family members who have asked me this because they're like, "Oh, you're the hair expert," and I'm like, I'm an expert on my hair." Like I, I'm not
You
good with
don't
other.
take any responsibility for of your
Yes. So
hair.
unfortunately, I really do not know, but I would say like usually when there's like hair falling out stuff, like that could be a medical thing. And I've been dealing with some medical stuff personally. So like go see your doctor, like go get blood work, make sure it's like not a medical thing. And if it is a hair thing, go see a hair specialist and they can probably help you. But yeah, I have no idea. I'm sorry.
Fine, I just have to make an appointment now. Okay, we'll see. So about the hair products, what do you see or how we can be sustainable in that?
Yes. So, like, shampoo bars and conditioner bars are extremely sustainable because they're not requiring a lot of water to create them. So that's a really great way. Like, they require less water to activate to get your hair to like lather up. And the same with the brand Inner Sense. Um, it's like a little bit of product goes a long way. So finding products that are like highly concentrated that don't require a lot of water to use, I think is really good. And for for the hair, I feel like you don't need all the products. You don't need like TikTok. Don't go on TikTok looking for like all the products you have to use. Like just figure out what really is like your like my hair is dry typically, like dry curly. Like find products that work for what's going on with your hair. And then I when I was starting to be sustainable, I felt like I had to make all my own products. I was like, I'm not buying anything. I'm going to make everything by myself. So I was making flaxseed gel from scratch and I was using that. I was buying shea butter and making like shea butter cream myself. And I
And
felt like that was
does that
huh?
help? Does that help?
I 0 out of 10 would recommend.
Okay.
So so I think if you have the right recipe for it, it might work. It didn't work for my hair, and honestly, like, I went down the rabbit hole. When you get in the sustainability journey, I think people feel like you have to be perfect, you have to do this, you cannot buy anything, so I was like, "I have to make it myself," and my hair was looking dry, it was looking limp, it wasn't looking great, and then I went to the store and bought some products from, like, people who saw chemists and did research on, how to make a good hair product, and their whole brand is around hair and like they did the research. I used that product in my hair and my curls were thriving. And that's when I realized like, oh, sometimes DIY is not the way. And I think in the sustainability space, there's a lot of like, oh,
Yeah.
do it yourself, make it yourself. But like there's a reason a lot of these brands exist because they hired
Right.
people who are experts to make this formula that's going to work.
But that good thing you at least tried. You tried to do it by
I did try. It didn't
if
work for me
that
at
if
all.
that works, maybe that could be a next billion-dollar brand, but unfortunate. So, what do you think the beauty industry gets wrong in sustainability in the hair? Or you previously you mentioned about doing makeup, and because you're a woman and you know about more than me, of course. So, what is that?
Oh my gosh. I feel like what they get wrong is just I was gonna say greenwashing when you pose this question. I feel like,
How there's greenwashing in makeup?
oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. A lot of brands will create a sustainable line, right? So they'll be wasteful in every aspect of their company. Yes.
One question. So I know about clothing, I know about some other stuff, but what makes a makeup line sustainable?
Mhm.
How do they greenwashing?
Yes. So what
What's
makes
the
it
difference?
Yeah, so there's a sustainable brand I love. They're called Elate Cosmetics. They
Mhm.
use like clean ingredients. They are very transparent about the ingredients. Their items come in like bamboo packaging and they offer refills for like their products. And so I think it's just being circular. Like they have recycling programs. So you can send back the items and they'll recycle it and remake it into something new. So I think it's like that circular aspect makes it more sustainable. Um, and just really being mindful of like where your waste will end up one day. So there's like Elite Beauty, I think does an amazing job. And I think it's companies that are just looking to reduce their waste and they're being transparent and they tell you, I think having like a fair wage is important too in the beauty industry and not testing on animals and like being vegan and stuff. Like that's how I feel for the sustainable makeup. And I feel
Okay.
like there's companies who are huge and like the biggest polluters who are like, "Oh, but look, we have a bamboo mascara now. Buy our sustainable bamboo mascara that is only one part of our product line, but we still have all these other wasteful like plastic items that we don't have a disposal program for, but we sell a bamboo item, so we're now sustainable, right? Like I think that's what the companies get wrong. They feel like they are getting into the sustainability market because millennials and Gen Z are interested in sustainability. So they're only doing it to grab more customers. And at their core, they don't care about sustainability.